They whispered behind her back, laughed at her dark skin, called her unworthy of love. Maya had heard it all, in college hallways, at family gatherings, even from her own relatives. "No man will ever choose you," they said with cruel certainty. She'd almost believed them. But on the night of the charity gala, when the room fell silent and the most dangerous man in Seoul walked straight past the beauty queens and socialites, everything changed. Because Min-jun Park, the untouchable Korean mafia boss, chose her. And his choice would set both their worlds on fire. Maya Johnson adjusted her simple black dress nervously as she entered the grand ballroom. The charity gala glittered with crystal chandeliers and Seoul's elite, but she felt like a shadow among stars. "Did you see her? What's she doing here?" a voice whispered nearby. Maya pretended not to hear. She had learned that skill well during her 2 years working at Park Industries. As a translator, she was essential but invisible. "I heard she applied to be in the marketing photos," another woman laughed. "Can you imagine with that dark skin?" The words stung like they always did. Maya moved toward the refreshment table, keeping her head high even as heat rushed to her cheeks. Her colleague Jennifer smirked as Maya approached. "Maya, sweetie, maybe you should just work the coat check. You're making the guests uncomfortable." "I was invited," Maya said quietly. "Mr. Park Sr. requested all translators attend." Jennifer's perfectly painted lips curved cruelly. "Oh, honey, being invited and belonging are two different things. Look around. Do you see anyone else like you?" Maya's hands trembled slightly as she reached for a glass of water. Jennifer was right. In this room full of Korea's high society, she stood out painfully. But Maya didn't know that someone had been watching her since she walked in. Would you keep watching to find out who has been watching Maya? Please like, share, and subscribe, as this story will inspire you. The ballroom doors opened with a heavy thud that silenced every conversation. Min-jun Park entered like a storm, sharp black suit, expressionless face, and an aura that made even the bravest men step back. He was 32 years old and controlled half of Seoul's underground empire while running legitimate businesses that made billions. Bodyguards flanked him, but he didn't need them. His reputation was protection enough. "He's even more handsome in person," someone gasped. Maya had seen him only in company photos. In person, he was terrifying and magnetic simultaneously. His dark eyes scanned the room with the precision of a predator. Every unmarried woman in the room straightened their posture, adjusting hair and dresses. The Park family was royalty in Seoul, and Min-jun Park was the crown prince of both legitimate business and the criminal underworld. His father approached with arms spread wide. "My son, finally, you honor us with your presence." Min-jun's expression didn't change. "I came because you insisted. I won't stay long." But the engagement announcement— "There will be no announcement," Min-jun said coldly. "I've told you before, father. I choose my own wife or I choose no one." The statement sent ripples through the crowd. Seoul's most eligible bachelor refusing another arranged marriage? The gossip would fuel conversations for months. But then Min-jun's eyes stopped moving. They'd found something, or someone across the room. His gaze locked onto Maya and everything shifted. What happens when the most dangerous man in Seoul chooses his target? Keep watching to find out. If you have not subscribed, please do to encourage us give you more engaging stories. Maya felt his stare before she saw him. It was like standing in a spotlight she hadn't asked for. She turned and her breath caught. Min-jun Park was looking directly at her, his expression unreadable but intense. She glanced behind herself. Surely he was looking at someone else. But there was only the wall. "Who is that girl?" Min-jun asked his assistant, a sharp-eyed man named Taewon. "Maya Johnson, sir. She's a translator in the documents department, American-Korean citizen, speaks 5 languages fluently." Min-jun moved forward and the crowd parted like water. Every step he took toward Maya made her heart pound harder. People stared openly now, confusion and shock written across their faces. Jennifer, who'd been mocking Maya moments ago, stood frozen with her mouth open. Min-jun stopped directly in front of Maya, close enough she could smell his expensive cologne. "Your name?" he asked, though his assistant had just told him. "Maya Johnson, sir." "You work for me?" "Yes, sir, in translations." He studied her face with an intensity that made her knees weak. "Why haven't I seen you before?" "I work in the basement offices, sir. We don't typically interact with executives." Something flickered in his eyes, amusement perhaps. "That changes tonight." He extended his hand toward Maya. "Dance with me, Maya Johnson." The ballroom collectively held its breath. Maya's next decision would change everything. Will she take the hand of the most dangerous man in Seoul? Maya's hand trembled as she placed it in his. His grip was firm, warm, and expectedly gentle. The crowd whispered frantically as Min-jun led her to the dance floor. Maya could feel hundreds of eyes burning into her back, could hear the shocked gasps and angry mutters. "Why?" Maya whispered as they began to dance. "Why me?" "Because everyone else in this room wants something from me. Money, status, power. But you looked like you wanted to disappear. That interested me." Maya's cheeks burned. "I'm nobody important." "Your humility is refreshing. Tell me, Maya Johnson, what do you want from life?" The question caught her off guard. No one ever asked her that. "I want to be seen for who I am, not judged for what my skin looks like." His expression shifted slightly. Was that approval? "And who are you?" "I'm a woman who works hard, speaks 5 languages, and doesn't understand why her skin color matters more than her character." He pulled her slightly closer, breaking proper dancing distance. The move sent scandalized gasps through the watching crowd. "It doesn't matter to me," he said simply. "Your skin is beautiful, like midnight itself." Maya's heart stuttered. No one had ever called her beautiful so directly, so confidently. "People are staring," she warned him. "Let them stare. I'm Min-jun Park. I do what I want." But someone in that crowd was already planning to make Maya pay for catching his attention. What danger awaits Maya now that she's caught the Mafia boss's eye? When the dance ended, Min-jun didn't release her hand immediately. "I'll see you Monday morning," he told her. "My office, 8 a.m. sharp." What? Why?" "I'm promoting you. Personal translator for my international dealings." He leaned closer, his breath warm against her ear. "And because I want to see you again." Then he was gone, striding away with his bodyguards while the crowd parted reverently. Maya stood frozen on the dance floor until Jennifer grabbed her arm roughly. "What did you do?" Jennifer hissed. "What spell did you cast on him?" "I didn't do anything." "You embarrassed us all," another woman spat, "making him pity you with your sob story." Maya pulled away, escaping to the bathroom. Inside, she stared at her reflection. Same dark skin, same curly hair, same face that people had mocked her entire life. But Min-jun Park had called her beautiful. Her phone buzzed. An unknown number. "Save this number. Don't share it with anyone. MJ." Her hand shook as she saved it. This couldn't be real. Men like Min-jun Park didn't notice women like her. Meanwhile, in a dark corner of the parking garage, Jennifer spoke urgently into her phone. "Yes, I'm sure. Min-jun danced with her. We need to handle this before she gets any more ideas." Maya had no idea that her coworkers weren't just jealous. Some of them were dangerous. Who is Jennifer really working for? Find out as you continue to watch, and please don't forget to subscribe. It is absolutely free. Maya arrived at Park Industries at 7:30 Monday morning, too nervous to be late. The executive floor was nothing like the basement where she usually worked. Everything gleamed, marble floors, glass walls, expensive art lining the corridors. "Ms. Johnson?" A professional woman in a designer suit approached her. "I'm Secretary Kim. Mr. Park is expecting you." Maya followed her to massive double doors, her heart hammered against her ribs. "Go in," Secretary Kim said, with a knowing smile. "He doesn't bite, usually." The joke didn't help Maya's nerves. Min-jun's office was enormous, overlooking Seoul's skyline. He stood by the window, phone pressed to his ear, speaking rapid Korean. When he saw Maya, he ended the call abruptly. "You're early. Good. You said 8 a.m. I didn't want to..." "Relax, Maya." He gestured to a chair. "Coffee?" "I'm fine, thank you." He poured her one anyway, remembering somehow that she took it with cream. The small gesture surprised her. "I need someone I can trust," Min-jun began, sitting across from her. "Most of my translators report to my competitors. They sell information. But you're an outsider here. No family connections, no political debts." "Is that the only reason you chose me?" Maya asked before she could stop herself. His dark eyes met hers. "No, but it's the reason I'll tell my board." Before Maya could respond, the door burst open. An elegant Korean woman stormed in, fury in her eyes, and those eyes fixed immediately on Maya. Min-jun's past had just walked into the room. Who is this woman, and why does she look ready to kill? So it's true. The great Min-jun Park, choosing some random foreigner over me. "Jiwoo," Min-jun's voice turned icy, "get out." 3 years, Min-jun. 3 years I waited for you to agree to our family's arrangement, and you choose her? Jiwoo pointed at Maya with a manicured finger. "I should go," Maya said, standing slowly. "Sit down," Min-jun commanded, his tone brooking no argument. To Jiwoo, he said, "We were never engaged. Our fathers wanted it. I never did." Jiwoo laughed bitterly. "And this is your revenge? Dating some... Choose your next words carefully," Min-jun warned, standing up. The temperature in the room seemed to drop 10 degrees. Jiwoo's perfectly made-up face twisted. "My father won't accept this insult. Your little pet will pay the price for your rebellion." "Is that a threat?" "It's a promise." Jiwoo's eyes met Maya's. "Enjoy your moment in the sun, Maya Johnson. It won't last long. Girls like you never do." She swept out, leaving expensive perfume and palpable tension in her wake. Maya's hands shook. "I don't want to cause problems." "You're not causing anything. Jiwoo's father runs a competing organization. They've wanted to merge our operations for years through marriage. I've refused every time." "Because of business?" "Because I won't be controlled." But Min-jun didn't mention that refusing the Choi family could start a war. What will Jiwoo's father do to protect his family's honor? That evening, Maya worked late in her new office adjacent to Min-jun's. The executive floor had emptied hours ago, leaving just security guards and the cleaning crew. She was reviewing Japanese contracts when her phone rang. Unknown number. "Hello?" Heavy breathing on the other end, then a distorted voice. "Go back to America, black girl. You don't belong here. This is your only warning." The line deadened. Maya's blood turned cold. She saved the number and immediately called Min-jun. He arrived within 10 minutes, still in his suit, but with his tie loosened. "Show me." She played the voicemail she'd saved. His expression darkened with each word. "Pack your things. You're staying at my apartment tonight." "What? No, I can't." It wasn't a request. He was already texting his security team. "Someone made a threat against you. That makes it my problem. This is crazy. Maybe I should just quit." Min-jun's hand caught her chin gently, tilting her face up to meet his eyes. "Is that what you want? To let them win? To prove them right that you don't belong?" Maya's resolve hardened. "No." "Good. Then trust me to keep you safe." His apartment was a penthouse that screamed wealth. Minimalist design, floor-to-ceiling windows, art that probably cost more than her yearly salary. "Guest room is there," he pointed. "Don't open the door for anyone but me." "Why are you doing this?" Maya asked softly. Min-jun paused at his bedroom door. "Because I choose to." But outside the building, someone watched through telephoto lenses, photographing everything. What will they do with those photos? Maya woke to find Min-jun gone and breakfast waiting with a note. "Eat. Driver will take you to work. MJ." She smiled despite her anxiety, but the smile vanished when she checked her phone. Her photo was everywhere on gossip sites, social media, news articles. Headlines screamed, Park heir's shocking choice, and who is the mystery black woman? Most comments were cruel. He must be pranking everyone. She's obviously using him for money. This is embarrassing for Korea. Maya felt sick. She'd become a national controversy overnight. At the office, whispers followed her everywhere. People openly stared. Jennifer smirked from across the room. Min-jun found her hiding in a conference room during lunch, looking at her phone with tears threatening to fall. "Don't read that garbage," he said, taking her phone away. "Everyone hates me. I'm a joke." "You're not a joke. They're scared." "Of what?" "Of change, of someone like me choosing someone like you. It threatens their comfortable prejudices." He sat beside her. "If you want to stop this, I'll arrange a transfer. Different department, no public appearances. But Maya, don't let them break you." Maya thought about every time someone had told her she wasn't enough. Every cruel comment, every rejection, every moment she'd felt invisible. "No," she said firmly, "I won't hide." Min-jun smiled, a rare, genuine expression that transformed his face. "Then we make our relationship official, properly." "We have a relationship?" He kissed her forehead softly. "If you'll have me." But making the relationship public would paint an even bigger target on Maya's back. What happens when the Mafia boss claims her publicly? Min-jun called a press conference for Friday evening. "Are you sure about this?" Maya asked nervously as his stylist fussed with her hair. "Absolutely." Min-jun squeezed her hand. "We do this together." The conference room was packed with reporters, cameras, and flashing lights. Maya's stomach churned. Min-jun stood at the podium, commanding attention effortlessly. "Thank you for coming. I'm here to address the recent speculation about my personal life." Cameras clicked frantically. "Maya Johnson is my girlfriend. We are in a committed relationship. Anyone who disrespects her, disrespects me personally. I trust that message is clear." A reporter shouted, "Mr. Park, what about the Choi family alliance?" "There is no alliance. There never was." "What does your father think about your choice?" Min-jun's jaw tightened. "My personal life is my own business." Another reporter, bolder, "Isn't this just a rebellion against your father's wishes?" "No," Min-jun said coldly. "It's me choosing the woman I want. Next question." Maya sat backstage watching on a monitor, hardly believing this was real. After the conference, Min-jun found her. "How do you feel?" "Terrified, grateful, confused." He pulled her close. "Feel one more thing, protected, because you are." But outside the building, as they left through the back entrance, gunshots shattered the evening air. Min-jun threw Maya to the ground, covering her body as bodyguards returned fire. The Choi family had sent their answer. Will they survive the attack? Maya's ears rang from the gunfire. Min-jun pulled her into an armored car, shouting orders to his security team. "Are you hurt?" he demanded, checking her for injuries. "I'm fine. What's happening?" "War." His face was grim. The Choi family just declared it. They drove to a secure location, one of Min-jun's safe houses in the mountains outside Seoul. The house was beautiful, but fortified, with security cameras everywhere. "You'll stay here until this is resolved," Min-jun told her. "What about you?" "I have business to handle." "Min-jun, please." He cupped her face in his hands. "This is my world, dangerous and ugly. I need to know you're safe so I can think clearly. I don't want you to get hurt because of me." "This isn't because of you. The Choi family would have found a reason anyway. You just gave them an excuse." He kissed her forehead. "I'll come back, I promise." After he left, Maya felt more alone than ever. She was guarded by stone-faced security men who spoke minimal English. That night, she couldn't sleep. She kept seeing the muzzle flashes, hearing the gunshots, feeling Min-jun's weight protecting her. Her phone buzzed, a message from an unknown number with a video attachment. Against her better judgment, she opened it. The video showed Min-jun meeting with dangerous-looking men, discussing weapons shipments and territorial disputes. Then it showed him shooting someone execution style in a warehouse. Maya had just seen the real Min-jun Park, the monster everyone feared. Can she accept the truth about the man she's falling for? Maya's hands shook as she watched the video again. This was the man she was falling for, a killer, a criminal, someone who operated outside the law. The next morning, Min-jun returned. He looked exhausted, with dark circles under his eyes. "We've reached a temporary ceasefire with the Choi's," he announced. "You can return to the city." Maya showed him the video without a word. His expression didn't change. "So you know." "Is it real?" "Yes." No excuses, no explanations, just truth. "How many people have you killed?" Maya asked quietly. Min-jun sat down heavily. "Do you want the exact number or just to know that I'm a monster?" "I want to understand." He was silent for a long moment. "My father built our empire on blood. I inherited that world at 18 when rivals killed him, or tried to. I was supposed to die too. Instead, I survived and took everything they had. That man in the video? He ordered a hit on a family with children. 3 kids died. So yes, I killed him. I won't apologize for it." Maya's mind reeled. "I work for the government. I have security clearances. I can't be with someone who—" "I know. That's why I'll understand if you leave." Min-jun's voice was flat, emotionless, but his eyes betrayed pain. "I won't stop you." Maya stood up, walking to the window. Outside, mountains stretched endlessly under gray skies. She thought about the man who'd called her beautiful, who'd protected her body with his own, who'd stood up for her against an entire society. Could she love both the man and the monster? What will Maya choose, safety or love? "I need time to think," Maya finally said. Min-jun nodded curtly. "Take all the time you need. I'll have someone drive you home." The drive back to Seoul felt endless. Maya's apartment, small and modest compared to Min-jun's world, felt both comforting and suffocating. She called her mother in America. "Baby girl, what's wrong?" her mother asked immediately. Maya explained everything. The mockery, Min-jun's attention, the threats, the violence, the truth about his criminal empire. "So what's your question?" Maya asked when Maya finished. "Should I stay with him?" "That's not the right question, Maya. The question is, can you accept him completely? Not the parts you like and ignore the rest. All of him." After hanging up, Maya thought for hours. She remembered every cruel word spoken about her skin, every door closed in her face, every time she'd been told she wasn't enough. Then she remembered Min-jun's hand in hers, his fierce protection, the way he'd looked at her like she was precious. She made her decision. At midnight, she showed up at his penthouse. Min-jun opened the door, surprised. "I can't condone violence," Maya said firmly. "I can't participate in your illegal business. I won't compromise my morals." His face fell. "I understand. But," she continued, "I also can't ignore that you've shown me more respect and protection than anyone in my life. So here are my terms." Min-jun's eyebrow raised. "You separate your legitimate business from the criminal operations. You start finding legal ways to handle your conflicts, and you never ever lie to me about what you're doing." "And if I agree?" Maya stepped closer. "Then I'm all in." Min-jun's answer would determine both their futures. Will the Mafia boss change for love? Min-jun pulled Maya inside, closing the door behind her. "You're asking me to change everything about how I operate," he said carefully. "I'm asking you to evolve. You're brilliant, Min-jun. You run billion-dollar companies legally. Why do you need the criminal empire?" "Because it's all I've known. My father—" "Your father is dead," Maya bluntly said. "You're not him. You can choose differently." Min-jun walked to his bar, pouring whiskey. "The criminal operations provide protection. They keep people from attacking our legitimate businesses. They also make you targets. Look at what just happened with the Choi's." He drank, thinking. Maya waited, heart pounding. "If I do this," Min-jun finally said, It'll take time, maybe years. I have obligations, people who depend on me. I understand. I'm not asking for perfection overnight. I'm asking for commitment to change. He set down his glass and crossed to her, taking her hands. You're the first person who's ever made me want to be better. Is that a yes? It's a yes, but Maya, some of my past will keep coming back. There are people I've hurt, enemies who won't forget. Staying with me means accepting that danger. I know, but I'd rather face danger with you than be safe and alone. He kissed her then, deeply and thoroughly, a promise sealed without words. When they broke apart, he smiled, that rare, genuine expression she'd only seen twice before. We'll do this together, he promised. But Ji-woo Choi was watching from across the street, rage burning in her chest. What will the scorned woman do for revenge? 3 months later, Maya stood in Min-jun's penthouse, preparing for the biggest event of her life, meeting his extended family at the ancestral estate. They're going to hate me, Maya said nervously. Probably, Min-jun agreed, fixing his tie. But they'll respect you eventually. The Park family estate was magnificent, traditional Korean architecture mixed with modern security. Family members stared as Min-jun introduced Maya, their expressions ranging from shocked to disgusted. His uncle spoke in rapid Korean. Min-jun's response was sharp, final. What did he say? Maya whispered. He said you're inappropriate. I told him to accept it or leave. During dinner, the tension was thick enough to cut. Then Min-jun's grandmother, the family matriarch, spoke directly to Maya in accented English. You make my grandson happy? I tried to, Maya answered honestly. He smiles now, first time in years. That is enough for me. The grandmother's acceptance shifted the room's atmosphere. Others began cautiously engaging with Maya, asking about her work and language skills. But as dessert was served, Ji-woo Choi arrived uninvited with her father. We need to talk, Mr. Choi announced, privately. The negotiation lasted 2 hours. Maya wasn't allowed inside, but she heard raised voices. When Min-jun emerged, his face was stormy but triumphant. It's done, he told Maya. The Chois have accepted our relationship in exchange for business concessions, and my father's old allies have agreed to my plan to legitimize operations over the next 5 years. Maya threw her arms around him. You did it! We did it, he corrected. None of this happens without you. As they drove back to Seoul, Maya reflected on everything, the mockery, the threats, the danger, the love. No regrets? Min-jun asked, reading her expression. Maya squeezed his hand. Not a single one. Thank you for reading Maya and Min-jun's incredible journey. Their story proves that love sees no color, and real strength means choosing to change for the people who matter most. If you enjoyed this story of courage, romance, and transformation, please like this post to show your support. Share it with friends who love suspenseful romance stories. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales that will keep you watching until the very end.